we're going to try an example of subtracting mixed fractions algebraically. So we're not going to use a visual bar model or pie diagram for this kind of question. So we've got 3 1/6 minus 1 5/9. So here we have mixed fractions because they've got wholes and parts, and they are also different denominators in these fractions. So that changes how we're going to solve it. This means that they are unlike fractions. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make them like fractions. We're going to put them over the same denominator. So what is something that appears on both the times table of 6 and 9 that we can use as a common denominator? Well, 9 times 2 is 18, and 18 is also on the multiplication table of 6. So let's use 18. How do I get to 18 if I originally have 9 on the bottom? What I have to do is I have to use multiplication or division to get to my common denominator. So I'm going to use multiplication times 2. Now whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top of that same fraction, times 2. So this becomes 1 and 10 over 18. 5 times 2 is 10, 9 times 2 is 18. Now this one. So how do I get to 18? I do 6 times 3. So whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So 3 times 1. So this one becomes 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, so now I have a new question. 3 and 3/18 minus 1 and 10/18. So let's rewrite that. So 3, I'm going to write this with an equal sign here. 3 and 3/18 minus 1 and 10/18. Okay, now my original statement has been rephrased as a new statement. So let's subtract. Let's just subtract our wholes first. 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. So now I have 2 and 3/18 minus 10/18. Now, do you see a bit of an issue here? Here we've got a bit of a problem. I can't do 3/18 minus 10/18. I can't just subtract my parts, can I? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to borrow one of my wholes. Now, this is 2 wholes, right? Each of these wholes, one whole, is 18/18. So I'm going to borrow a set of 18/18, and I'm going to add it to my 3. So I'm going to take one away from here, and I'm going to add 18, because now I have one whole, 18/18, and 3/18, so I'm going to combine those. So one whole and 18/18 plus 3/18 is 21/18 minus 10/18. Now this is easy. 21 minus 10, 11/18. And is that in simplest form? Why, yes it is, because these do not divide by anything in common.